All right, let's get our predictions in, guys. Let's get our predictions in. I am going for a 3-0 win for Real Madrid against Real Sociedad. This is the first league game at the Bernabéu for the 2026-27 season. So I expect Madrid to go all out and push to get a win. Yeah, the win last weekend was not a convincing one. Yeah, it took a late goal from SP to get Madrid all 3 points. But for tonight, guys, I'm expecting Real Madrid to get a very comfortable win against Real Sociedad. So, guys, let's know in the chat what your predictions are for the Real Madrid game against Real Sociedad. Anthony the Goat and Josely Deckers, nice to have you guys on the stream. Josely Decker says Mbappé to score 2 or more goals, my prediction. Ooh. I actually had Kylian Mbappé as one of those to score a goal today earlier on in the morning show. I said I see Kylian Mbappé scoring, Vini getting a goal, and possibly Jude Bellingham getting his second goal of the new campaign. Yeah, players like Vini and Kylian Mbappé are yet to score. It's just one game, so nothing really problematic there. It's just part of the game. Yeah, I know, and I know that is one of the main reasons why they were pushing really, really hard to get a goal in that game last weekend. But let's see what the game is going to be today. Barcelona also have a game tomorrow, so Chelsea as well in the EFL League, the EFL Cup, the Carabao Cup per se. Chelsea is playing because they finished 10th. I think people who finished 10th down up until like 17th are playing this week. Spurs game. What time is Spurs playing, by the way? I think Spurs game have already started. Yeah, I'm going to go through that to see and be sure. Let me see what the time. I think their time is 7:30. Let me see. Spurs. What time are they playing? I'm trying to see when Tottenham Hotspur will play their game. Okay. Why can't I find this game? I don't understand. Why can't I find the Spurs game? I want to see what they are. Yeah. Why is it I can't see the Spurs game, man? Yeah, Spurs versus Charlton. I think they started from about 5 minutes ago or thereabout. Yeah, I'm trying to connect. Okay. The Spurs game will start in 5 minutes. Okay. That's 7:45. I actually thought the game had already started. Anthony the Goat says Real Madrid gonna flop with this many world-class players already, and no one talks about it. Barcelona are winning everything with Rodri if he performs. Well, I'm happy you said if. So it's still not a guarantee. The fact that Barcelona signed Rodri is not a guarantee that they are going to win trophies. So football doesn't work that way. Fala Alawa says Real Madrid will win 3-0. Alright, Fala, that is exactly my prediction for the game. 3-0 win for Real Madrid is my prediction tonight against Real Sociedad. Ken Fan says Tottenham playing now in Carabao Cup 20:45. Yeah, 8:45 p.m. Are you in North London? Ken Fan. What's your name? Because I know that's not your name. What's your name? Ken Fan. The Spurs man. We've had a couple of Spurs fans join the time. If I'm going to give a sum total of Tottenham fans, I would say we have over 10 Tottenham Hotspur fans on the channel. Solomon is one. Ashish is one. You just joined. There's this other guy. There's this the first sports fan on the channel. He didn't tell me his name, but he had the sports logo. Yeah, the white sports logo on his profile. He used to go watch the games. Yeah, sometimes when he's at the stadium, he usually participates in the live show and all that. It's been a long time. I think it's been up to 4 or 5 months we last saw him on the stream. And there are a couple of other sports fans I don't remember. Either 4 or 5 of the sports fans I know on my channel are actually from India. And that, I would say, I don't know if I'm not to call it a cultural shock, but that is one thing since I started doing live stream and YouTube. That is one thing that surprised me the most, to see that there are sports fans outside of the UK, like outside of London. Honestly, I was surprised. For Arsenal, Man United, Chelsea, Liverpool, I don't have any issues. I'm not surprised with these clubs having football fans globally, right? Yeah, but for Tottenham Hotspur, I would say that is the biggest shock I got ever since I started creating content. Fala says, Noble, who will win? My prediction for the game is a 3-0 victory. That was why I said your prediction is exactly the same prediction I gave for the game. So I expect Real Madrid to win this game comfortably. Dennis Beckham says, sorry, Noble. What? Okay, no. I can only be here for 20 minutes until I get back to work. Sorry, Noble. It's all good, man. It's all good. Take your time. Yeah. I know some days. Today is Wednesday, right? So on Friday you're going to be you're going to be fully available to do whatever you want to do, or relax as much as you want. So I understand that perfectly. And you have an amazing job. Enough rest, time to chill out. Ken Fan says, Harry. Okay. My name is Harry. All right, man. It's the same name with Harry Kane. Okay, Harry Kane, Harry. I see that. Fala says, Harry, are you from? Harry is from the UK. Marek Kalina says, hi bro, today Baniko Shava played historic match. BGM, you have joined Marian with changing of names. So what's up with the Marek Kalin? Who is Marek Kalin? Luka Modric says, who will win Ballon d'Or? We had this conversation in the morning show, and I'll still say the same thing. For me, it's Harry Kane. Yeah, I think Harry Kane deserves the Ballon d'Or more than every other player. And I would go for Kylian Mbappé as the second on my list when it comes to the Ballon d'Or. Michael Olise, I'll put him third. Then fourth, Kvaratskhelia, Erling Haaland, 5. Yeah, those are the guys I will have in my top 5 for the Ballon d'Or this year. Yeah, the Real Madrid game will start in about 15 minutes, guys. So, have started their game against Charlton Athletic. Newcastle is also playing tonight against West Brom. So, there are a couple of EFL games to be played today. Preston North End against Everton. Chelsea will be playing tomorrow. Who is Chelsea playing against, by the way? Yeah, but I know Chelsea has a game tomorrow. Barcelona has a game tomorrow as well. Majid says, hi, Noble. Hala Madrid. Yeah, Majid. Hala Madrid, man. Nice to have you back on the channel, Majid. Marek Kalin says, Baniko Strava, they beat Sparta Borno 9-0. 9. And Vitz Kroken scored 7 goals, and he's only 18 years old, the player. The match was in Czech Cup. Sparta Brno is 4th league team, but still great. Wow, 9-0, that is a lot, man. It has turned into basketball. Falah says Mbappé will win the Ballon d'Or. I like Kylian. He had a great season, even though he did not win any trophy last season. But individually, Kylian Mbappé was exceptional in the 25-26 season. But I'm not going to vote for him or say because I like him or because he plays for Real Madrid that he deserves to win the Ballon d'Or. Nah, I think Harry Kane deserves it more. I will put Kylian Mbappé as number 2. Yeah, that number 2 spot, I think he deserves it. Kane fan says from Birmingham. Wow, really? So you are from Birmingham, but you're supporting Spurs in London. So which of the local teams are you picking? Is it Aston Villa or Birmingham City? Which one exactly is your main team? Or is it Spurs that you just support regardless of the fact that you're from Birmingham? Luka Modric says, oh yes, Harry Kane. Yeah, Kane deserves it 100%. Yeah, he scored over, I think, about 72 goals in all competition. Marek Kalina says, I'm going to watch UCL. Yeah, Baniko Strava, crazy performance and 7 goals scored by a single player. Alright, Newcastle just announced the signing of Nico Gonzalez from Manchester City. I think that deal is for £50 million. He might go on to do well at City, at Newcastle, but at City, he was a flop. Yeah, he was a flop at City. La 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 la. Ken fan says number 1 Tottenham, number 2 Bayern, number 3 Villa. Oh, okay, you're supporting Bayern because of Harry Kane. All right. Okay, I get that. I get the gist now. Yeah, I see you are a big Harry Kane fan. Yeah, Harry Kane, that was actually the right decision for him to move to Bayern to go win trophies. Maybe later on, towards the end, he can come back to England, score a couple of goals to beat Alan Shearer's record, but he needed to go win trophies. And he might end up winning the Ballon d'Or, which is weird. When he left Tottenham Hotspur about 3 seasons ago, he wouldn't have imagined that he would win the Ballon d'Or. A player that hadn't won any trophy as at when he left Spurs. Okay, you support Villa as well. I know the rivalry between Birmingham City and Aston Villa is really, really intense. But Birmingham City, I can't remember the last time they were in the Premier League, by the way. It's been Aston Villa always. It's been Villa. Birmingham City might be, let's say, in the FA Cup or in the Carabao Cup, you get to see them play against the big boys in the Premier League. The Madrid game is about to start in about 10 minutes per se. Yeah, guys, get your predictions in the chat. Like I said, I would go for a comfortable win for Real Madrid. And that's a 3-0, by the way. I'm going for a 3-0 win for Real Madrid against Real Sociedad at the Bernabéu. The first game at home for Madrid. Yeah, it's a here we go. Majid, Al Hilal just concluded a deal to sign Ole Watkins. It's a here we go, man. Yeah, here we go for Ole Watkins to Al Hilal. An exclusive news from Fabrizio Romano. I'm trying to check the fee, but I don't know what's up with my VPN network. It's not been opening for hours now. Yeah, I hope. Or is it that the WhatsApp here is just giving me issues? I don't know if it's my WhatsApp. If this X opens, that means the problem might be from my WhatsApp. I don't know. Marek Kalina says, where would Chelsea finish this season in Premier League? Chelsea's attack is good. With what I saw on Monday, their attack is actually good, but the problem for them will be their defense. Yeah, the defense and goalkeeper is going to be a problem for Chelsea. Yeah, because you cannot concede goals that way. Very, very cheap goals, by the way. And expect to push for the title. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Kane fan says, if Prime Kane and Son were back at Tottenham, they would win EPL. I think Oyarzabal scores today. Oyarzabal always scores against the big teams, the likes of Barcelona, Real Madrid. He always likes to score for them. To score against them, sorry. Yeah, and Oyarzabal was the highest goal scorer for Spain in the 2026 World Cup. So he was very, very crucial and instrumental to Spain lifting their second ever World Cup title. Yeah, but I just hope he doesn't score today because I want Real Madrid to keep a clean sheet. So as to make that defense more solid, because in everything Jose will be doing at Real Madrid this season, you see that defense, it is going to be really, really instrumental. Yeah, that defense is going to be instrumental to what Jose will have to do at the club, because the major problem Real Madrid had last season was the defense. The defense was just leaking goals so easily. So he needs to solve that this season. And talking about the Hurricane and Heung-min Son combination in their prime, the thing is, Spurs definitely needed a good manager and also having a very solid defense. Only the attack cannot win you the league. So in whatever you're doing up front, you need to have a very solid base that is going to propel you to go for the trophies. But if you don't have it, I sincerely think you're going to struggle. White Rosie says, hello Noble, good to see ya. Thank you very much, White Roses. Catherine, nice to have you back, and also nice to see you too. How's your, is it afternoon now? Yeah, how's your afternoon going now? Or would I say morning? This is like, what time is it now? This should be like, yeah, this should be like, is it okay? This is afternoon for California. This should be like 12, almost 12 p.m. 12 noon, then probably around 3 p.m. for you. Okay. My Kalina says, I think Chelsea needs only new goalkeeper and 2 defenders at least. Plus Lacroix and Rogers are already great signings. Yeah, that shows that Chelsea is not yet ready. You said you think Chelsea needs a goalkeeper and 2 defenders, which is 3 more players. And it's very much the same thing with what I said. Their goalkeeper Sanchez is not reliable, and that defense is going to be a very big problem for Chelsea going forward. So they need to strengthen their defense. Yeah, they really, really need to strengthen their defense. Lost Mommy says, hi, how are you? Lost Mommy, I'm good, I'm good. Assalamu alaikum, Mariam. Yeah, I think the Muslim brothers celebrated something yesterday. I think, was it yesterday or the day before? I don't know if it's Mubarak. Eid Mubarak something, because I saw a notification about that. Whether it was my, I don't know if it was one of my banks in Nigeria that sent me that message. I don't know if it was my bank that sent me that message. Lost Mommy says, Walaikum Assalam. Mariam, don't speak it to me as though I'm an Arabic person. Don't speak it to me as though I'm Arabic. Because the way you're typing it, walaikum assalam. The one I know is assalam alaikum. And then the response is alaikum assalam. You are now adding walaikum. You are giving me some Egyptian accent in the Arabic. White Rosie says, I'm in Texas, Noble. It's 5 minutes to 2 p.m. Alright, Catherine. Alright. No, okay, 5 minutes to 2 p.m. Okay, you guys are 2 hours ahead of California. Texas. Houston, Texas. Okay. Lost Mommy says, the prophet's birthday is the day of the birth of the prophet Muhammad. Peace be unto him. You mean August is his birth month? Lost Mommy says, Noble bro, you are an amazing Arabic person. Nah, I'm not Arab. I'm not Arab. I think when I enter like the Fly Emirates, sorry, yeah, Emirates. If I enter Emirates or Qatar, sometimes it depends on the mood. I might just put one Arabic movie, and if I don't find it interesting, I'll just remove it and look for either Nigerian movies or American movies that I'm pretty much used to. I think the only country movie that I don't really have issues watching is the Turkish people. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they are I don't know if it's the culture of the Turkish or what, but I just like Turkish movie. Maybe because of the movie I watched, Eturu. Yeah, I think maybe it gave me a soft spot for Turkish movies. Ken Fan says, who do you think will be worst signings of the season in EPL? The worst signing? I think Elliot Anderson. Yeah, I have a feeling that Elliot Anderson might be in that category. Yes, I have a very, very strong feeling. Yes, I know the first 2 games I've watched him play. The Arsenal game against Manchester City, the Community Shield, and also Man City playing against AFC Bournemouth. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. One minute to go for the Real Madrid game, guys. Rev Caliber says, oh, match day Real Madrid vs Real Sociedad, fire match in the Stadio Santiago Bernabéu. Yeah, the legendary and iconic stadium. Yeah, Aston Villa to sign Nicholas Jackson for £65 million. This is one thing I've been complaining about. How Chelsea pull these types of deals off is still something that baffles me. Yeah, it baffles me a lot. How do they pull these deals off? AM Edict says, Noble reacts to the UCL draw. It's not yet the UCL draw because I've not seen any update as regards that. I don't even know why my VPN is messing up. Because my other device... Okay, let me look for... Okay, I think I have to go get my... I need to leave the stream to go get my other device from the other place. Because this device I usually use to check for news. I don't know what's up with my... is it called virtual purpose network or what they call it? The VPN. I've been trying to connect to see what's going on the internet, but I really cannot do that. Ken Fan says, do you remember who was arguing with me tomorrow on your stream? Tomorrow or in the morning? It was an Arsenal fan, or a couple of Arsenal fans, by the way. Yeah, a couple of Arsenal fans. Ahmed says, bro, United should sign centre-back Bastoni, like his game. I'm not the biggest fan of Bastoni, sincerely, but I need someone who can give us some level of stability at the back. Honestly, I need some level of stability at the back. Dennis Beckham says, BG Army, the Madrid game has already started. Let me connect to it. Yeah, Marcelo and Oyarzabal lifting the World Cup trophy at the Bernabéu. Oosh. Yeah, the only Madrid player to win to be part of the World Cup team, and there's Oyarzabal there, so Oyarzabal had to go join Kukureya to lift the World Cup trophy. Yeah, that's really nice. That's a great gesture from Real Madrid, and he's been unveiled at the Bernabéu as the new Real Madrid man, Real Madrid boy. Yeah, it's about to go down, guys. Real Madrid against Real Sociedad. Marek Kalina says it's tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know why he said there is a Champions League draw, because I have not seen anything relating to the Champions League draw. So I hope well, if I confirm the time for the Champions League draw tomorrow, then I might be live while the draw will be taking place. Anas Majubi, my Moroccan brother, how you doing, man? Ref Caliber says Baleba, wonder star of Man United, will save Man United Premier League defeat. Well, Baleba is still out injured, so he's going to be back in about 2-3 weeks time. Yeah, I don't have any problem with Carlos Baleba, but yeah, let's see, man. Let's see. I know his attributes are going to contribute a lot to the Man United team. That's a fact. But let's see what they can do. Kylian Mbappé, Jude Bellingham. Lost Mommy says his birth date is not according to the Gregorian calendar. There is a calendar called the Hijri calendar. He was born on the 12th of Rabi al-Awal, and that was yesterday. Oh, yesterday. Yeah, because I know I think, yeah, it was my bank in Nigeria that sent me that message. I saw it. I think it was I think it's Eid Mubarak or Eid Malud. I can't even remember, but I know it's Eid something. Yeah, and yesterday was a bank holiday in my country because of that Muslim celebration. Ref Caliber says Diomande, great signing for Real Madrid to get past the UCL finals. Well, let's see how that is going to be. Okay. Madrid need to get a very comfortable win tonight. Honestly, they need to get a very comfortable win. Jude Bellingham, Herrera. I see Jude getting a goal today, or possibly an assist. Yeah, I see him getting a goal and an assist tonight. Ken fan says Tottenham goal, Dele Ali scores bicycle kick. Come on, are you talking about tonight's game or an old game? Yeah, Tottenham have not scored. Okay, Newcastle, West Brom just scored Newcastle. Wow. Newcastle are losing at home now to West Bromwich Albion. Vinny. Easy, man. Easy, Vinicius. Dean Huijsen, that pass is not good, brother. Okay, it's not even it's not Vinny, it's Denzel Dumfries. I thought that was Vinicius. I didn't know it was Denzel Dumfries. Yo, guys, let's get the likes up. Let's get it popping. Let's get it going. Adagule, my boy. Saka Ballon d'Or says Saka will end up the season as the best top 3 wingers in the world, with Lamine Yamal and Olise. Ah, man. Jude, that's a heavy touch. Bellingham. That's a heavy touch, Jude. That's a heavy touch. Dumfries. What kind of boy is that, man? It's just as Dumfries is very strong, but the guy won't allow him. Against you, Dumfries. Against you, man. Yeah, that's a foul ball. But Jude's touch was very heavy. That was a very heavy touch. Ken fan says, Saka, you are back. Yeah, he was one of the guys you were arguing with in the morning. Nice to have you back, man. What's your prediction for the game, Ooh, nice touch, Mbappé. What? No. Vinny, this your new look. Is he making you not play well, man? Bring it down. Nice one, Mbappé. Bring that ball down. Down a bit. Take it down a bit, man. Saka says, no, but why you didn't think United should sign Gonzalo Inacio as centre-back? He's good defender, always available. Why did Arsenal not sign Gonzalo Inacio? That is one question you should ask yourself, and you should answer it. Pellegrino Matarazzo. He is not good enough for me. I've watched Gonzalo, the Portuguese centre-back. I've watched him. He is not composed for me. He cannot thrive in the Premier League. The Prem is very physical, and he's not physical enough for me. So, now Inacio is out of it for me, man. Yeah, Inacio is out for me. Says, first Mourinho win at the Bernabéu. Yeah, hopefully it's going to be a very, very comfortable win for Madrid. Alvaro Carreras. When is Cucurella starting games, man? Hopefully in the next match, but I need to see Cucurella start more games. Lost Mommy says, your bank must give you some sweets and money as a gift. Nah, they are not giving they are not giving any sweets or money for as a gift for the celebration of the Muslims. They do that for Christmas, Easter, I think Eid Mubarak, and is it Eid Maulud or the other one the Muslim call it. So anytime there is Christian celebration, the bank send messages to everyone, to every of their customer. If there is a celebration for Muslims, they send notifications to every of their customer, whether you are Christian or Muslim. Raf Caliber says, Hala Madrid and nothing else. Historic Real Madrid match. Yeah, Hala Madrid, man. I hope Madrid wins the game. Nah, that's a foul ball. Vinicius Jr. Kane says, at Saka, when will Gabriel have goal line clearance in final like Van der Ven? Hey, God. Saka says, what about Upamecano at United? Because Gabriel and Saliba is better, bro. Nah, Gabriel and Saliba are better. Then Saliba had an injury. Why didn't you guys go to sign Gonzalo Inacio? And talking about Upamecano, that is one player I don't want to see anywhere. Mbappé square, play that ball now. Sometimes the way you play balls, they tire me. What is this? Pass ball where you want to score with your weaker foot in that tight corner. What is this, Kylian Mbappé? What are we going to call this one now? This is what I've been saying. Jose Mourinho needs to have a word with these attacking players. You people should stop being selfish. If you get an opportunity to pass to your teammate, you pass the damn ball, man. Come on. What's all this? Ada Goulet was in a very good position for a tap-in. And you were shooting the ball with your left foot in a very tight angle. Come on, Kylian. Don't start the season like this, man. Don't. Good pass from Vinny to you. Huh? You didn't even look at the other side. Your focus was just scoring that goal. Lightning Blaze says the Premier League started, but I didn't keep up with dates. Now I gotta catch up on the games. Yeah, match week 1 is done. The second games will play this weekend on Saturday, Sunday. You've not missed so much, so you can just catch up. Man United was the only big team that lost. Arsenal won, Liverpool drew, Chelsea won, Man City won, and that's it. Tottenham lost as well. So there's not much that happened in the Premier League. Ken says, who has European trophy? Arsenal fans and Tottenham fans are at it again. Lost Mommy says, bro, they scored 3-0. Whoa, that's not good, Mariam. It's not good. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Saka Ballon d'Or says, that miss will forever be talked about. I agree. But Baggio penalty miss, they still talk about it. Vinicius Junior is not better than Starboy Saka. Well, your Starboy Saka is still very, very far. It's James. Welcome back, man. The Tottenham fan. James, are you watching your game? Lost Mommy says, I bought new football boots, light colored like lemons. Okay. That's a green boot like lemons. That's nice. I've told you, Mariam, I want to see you where you are playing football. I want to see whether you are good or you are average, right? Or you are A class. It's James says, guys, let's get the likes up. Nah, they are playing rubbish at the moment. Why yellow card? Tete to Alvaro Carreras. Let me see what happened there. Let's see what happened there. Alvaro Carreras, yellow card. This is too early, man. That means he might come off for Kukureya. Nah, that's a yellow card. Why would you go from behind like that? Come on, man. That's very, very clumsy. Alvaro. That is very clumsy, man. Come on, that's not nice. Ref Caliber says, I'm watching the match on DAZN. Okay. Yeah, I only used that app once during the FIFA Club World Cup. That one that Chelsea won. That was the only time I used it. What the Oyazaba. Hey. Oh boy, that was close, guys. That was close. Damn. Oyazaba, Thibaut Courtois. Tish. Like Thibaut closed his leg quickly. Nice one, Thibaut Courtois. Nice save there. Todd Ferguson says, hello, brother. Hope you had a good day. I'm in between classes right now. You're in between classes. About your first question, I had an amazing day, man. Even though it rained heavily, but yeah, my day was fruitful, and I thank God for that. Are you in the US, Todd Ferguson? Because you said you are in between classes right now, and I know it's people in the US that are currently within the noon period, and yeah, between 12 to like 3 p.m. now in the US. So Todd Ferguson, are you in the US? I thought you were in the UK, because the UK now it's already past 8 p.m. Saka Ballon d'Or says, Lost Mommy will play like Prime Mo Salah 2017, or she play like Garnacho. Maybe. Mariam, do you play like Salah or Garnacho? Which one? Says, that's not a foul, and how is it even a yellow? Come on, he got the ball. Nah, but from behind. You saw the way he went to the ground from behind. Kind of a scissors. Nah, that's not a good tackle, bro. It's not a good tackle. That type of tackle can give a player serious ankle injury. Dumfries, what's going on, man? That type of tackle can give a player serious ankle. Lost Mommy says, Saka out, play like Onana. Mariam, why did you call that name right now? Mariam, why did you have to call that name? Why, for God's sake, why? Todd Ferguson says, Hala Madrid. Yes, I live in Houston, Texas. All right, man, all right. Are you in the medical field? Todd Ferguson. Saka Ballon d'Or says, but Courtois is good. Yeah, Thibaut Courtois, he's among my favorite goalkeepers now. Thibaut Courtois, David Raya, and also Senne Lammens. I like them. They are very good goalkeepers. To be honest, about the US, I didn't know there were too many people that watched football in the US. I mean soccer, but I know the Americans call football soccer, right? Yeah, I didn't know there were too many Americans that watch EPL games and, let me use the word, soccer. Yeah, I felt they were pretty much dominated by basketball, not much of rugby, then the baseball, the American football like they call it and all that, yeah. But for football and, yeah, I think the World Cup might make more Americans support, like watch football more. Like soccer, Tete. This small short, he got an idea. Take, yeah, this Japanese guy. He had the idea, but it was not well executed. Says, coming from behind is not an automatic foul, bro. Come on, man. If you come from behind to tackle a player, that is a foul. I don't understand what you're saying. It's not a foul. From behind. I'm going with the ball and you come from behind to tackle me and you're saying it's not a foul? Come on. Lost Mommy, you are saying it's not automatic foul. Lost Mommy says, because I know that you Noble proud of Onana and like him so much. How can we be having a good conversation and you're mentioning Onana? What? Come on, Mariam. Come on, Mariam. Todd Ferguson says, I go to the University of Houston. I'm getting my doctorate degree for physical therapy. I was born in US but raised in Jerez de la Frontera in Spain. Okay. Now, yeah. Okay, that means... are you of... Okay, you were born in the US. Are you of the US origin or the Spanish origin? Yeah, because you said you were... Okay, your mom is Spaniard. Okay. Your dad is Puerto Rican. Okay, I see. Puerto Ricans, they speak Spanish, right? Oh, yeah, I understand. Goulet, cross that ball, quick. Ish. No, nah. What is Madrid playing? Madrid is not even playing as though they are the Bernabéu. I see that cross, Goulet. I see that cross. I think Cucurella needs to come on, man. Cucurella needs to come on. Cross that ball, Vinicius. Give it to your right back. Kai, what is wrong with this Vinicius boy? Look at your right back overlapping for you to give him the damn ball. This Vini. No, Vinicius. Look at your right back overlapping for you. Kai, oh, Vinicius. What is wrong with this boy? He doesn't scan. Todd Ferguson says most Americans have already forgot about football. Yeah, they are so engrossed in other sports now. Vinny's game has dropped. This World Cup, Ancelotti pushed him forward into the box and he scored a couple of goals, but I sincerely think Vinny's game have dropped. Yeah, he's no longer the Vini of 2022, 23, and 24. Vini has dropped drastically. Todd Ferguson says, okay, I've read that already. Todd Ferguson, that means you are, what do they call them? Physiotherapists, right? Yeah, the physios, since it's physical therapy. Says, we are letting them have too much of the ball when we are at home. That's what I'm saying. Madrid is not playing like they are the Bernabéu. They are not even cutting through the defense of Real Sociedad. It's just crazy, man. Up until 19 minutes, Madrid is yet to score a goal. Lost Mommy says, Todd Ferguson, I'm in the faculty of physical therapy too. Yeah, Mariam is also into that course. Saka says, see Real Madrid doing faggy time, 90 plus goal, belling goal. Chinicius Junior fraud worse than Saka. I think this game needs Cucurella. Alvaro Carreras, I really don't understand what he's doing there. Look at him losing the ball inside that 18-yard box. Vini will not pass. He will want to dribble. Very annoying style of play. Pass the ball. Vinicius. Vini. This boy's game is... honestly, that was how I was even saying Madrid can just get that money from Arsenal if it's 150 million pounds. Ooh, Adagulen. If it's 150 million pounds, get it from Arsenal and sell Vini. Yeah? Because the Vini, I don't understand what he's doing anymore. I really don't. Ooh. Lost Mommy says, nice Real Madrid cap. There's a mark on it that shows when light reflects on it. Is it this one or this? That pool on Kylian Mbappé. look at Vinicius. Vinicius Junior. Todd Ferguson says, yes, I was born in Texas and we moved back to Spain when I was 13. Puerto Ricans speak Spanish but very different from Spaniards. I only came back to the US for education. Okay, that means you're definitely going to stay back in the US. Ooh, who is that? Valverde. Vini. What is wrong with Vinicius? What is wrong with this boy? Look at a golden opportunity he just blew away. What is all this, Vini? Come on, man. Nah. Okay, the Real Madrid logo, Mariam. Okay. I see. Thank you very much, Mariam. Vinicius. Real Madrid might regret that decision to give him a new contract. He's on a serious money right now at Madrid, yet no output. Just plain nonsense. Sometimes when these players, you have long talks with them for a long-term contract or for a new contract, most of them end up playing nonsense. Just imagine what Vini played here. A good opportunity to score. Mbappé already dropped that ball for you. Place the ball where you have all the space. Todd Ferguson says, oh nice, I am excited. I came back to America for education because Puerto Ricans have automatic USA citizenship. Really? Well, since you were born there, that wasn't an issue. That shouldn't be an issue. Since you were born in the US, you are definitely an automatic US citizen. Nah, that's too much. Bernardo is too much. Yeah, I don't like what I'm seeing from Madrid tonight. It's not been impressive. Yeah, it's not been impressive from Real Madrid. Saka says we are glad we didn't buy Vinicius Jr. Man, I don't even understand what that boy is doing. I really don't. Lost Mommy says, are you a student or you finished studying or preparing degrees? I think he said he's doing his degrees. Is it doctorate? Yo, Tottenham just scored now against Charlton. As Bila says, why is Man United running? What's up, Nobu? Mister, why are you running? Yeah, Ken, Tottenham just scored now against Charlton Athletic. I just got a notification. Mickey Moore. Yeah, Mickey Moore scored. NK got the resistance says, what are you talking about? I'm talking about the Real Madrid game against Real Sociedad in La Liga. The second game of the season. First game at the Bernabéu. It's 0-0 at the moment. Madrid are not playing well as I would love them to. By now, they ought to have scored a goal or two against Sociedad, but they are struggling to get into the 18-yard box or even take a shot at the Sociedad goalkeeper. Vinicius, this guy. Todd Ferguson says Madrid doesn't start to get in form until the mid-season, but that's not good. You need to build momentum as early as possible, because there are some points in the season when the road would get very, very tough and difficult for you. But those early points you gathered when the season started will help you. It will go a long way to help you. They are unable to break the... Look at Vinicius. Look at... I don't know what Vini is doing. I don't understand. I honestly do not understand. Just look at that ball from Mbappé. Just look at what Vini is doing. You are looking to place the ball in between the goalkeeper's leg or what? Hang that ball. Ronaldo and Messi, these guys. Tell me Ronaldo in this position or Messi in this position and would just gladly gift the goalkeeper the ball. Come on. Your ball, man. Come on. Saka says, who is Mickey Mouse, man? That squad you're talking about. I think Mickey Moore, did he score for okay, he didn't score in the Tottenham actually lost 3-0. I think it was their preseason game that he scored for them. Was it 2 goals or so? Lost Mommy says, I still have about 8 years or more before I can start in the field. A doctorate takes 3 years or more. Todd Ferguson says, at Lost Mommy, in the USA, you need 3 different degrees to become a physio. It takes 8 years. I'm working on my second one. I have 3 years left. Whoa. Man, you guys in the medical field are actually trying a lot, because man, I can't deal. Tottenham just scored, guys. It's 2-0 for Spurs. I honestly cannot deal. You guys are trying. Nah. Spend how many years? 8 years. Maybe another 3 years, another 4 years. Nah, it's a lot. Dominic Solanke just scored for Tottenham. So it's 2-0 for Spurs, guys. Madrid is not serious. If it would take Real Sociedad to score Madrid first for them to wake up, I honestly don't mind. Because Madrid is playing so poor in this game. Yeah, Real Madrid is playing so badly in this game. They are allowing Real Sociedad to dominate the ball. Fouls committed 5. Just imagine. Madrid has committed 5 fouls compared to 1 from Real Sociedad. Madrid is not serious. They are not looking like a team that really wants to win the game. Honestly, they are not. Ah, yeah, Real Madrid. Now you are now chasing the ball. The problem with Madrid, they will always get their chances, but converting them is an issue. The last match that Madrid played in the league, they had a lot of chances in the first half. They missed them before. What are they called? What's the name of this team that came to equalize? And late on, SP scored that winner. Look at Vinny, that 1v1 clear cut opportunity, just missed it. Todd Ferguson says, I hate how Madrid always plays down to their competition. Yeah, Madrid gives the opponents a lot of room to attack them. And they just 1 or 2 chance they might score Madrid. Lost Mommy says, we'll be old and need medicine. How will we help people? We ourselves will be sick. When I see a patient, I make them make room for me on the bed so I can receive treatment with them. Ahmed says, how is it that when you started doing a live, PSG won their second UCL back-to-back and Real Madrid went trophyless back-to-back and Arsenal became Premier League champions? I want to see if Arsenal can become the champions of Europe. Yeah. This is my second season. So let's see if the season after Arsenal got to the final after 20 years, Mbappé passed the damn ball. Pass the damn ball, man. Come on. Kylian Mbappé passed. Oh, boy. Pass the ball. It's already a foul. You hit the guy, the Take guy in the face. Come on. Madrid doesn't seem to have improved. The old problems are still there. Yeah. The old problems are still there. It's a shame. Yeah, the problems are still lingering. Lost Mommy says, I'm from Egypt. Ahmed says, Noble, imagine you make another account and PSG wins 3-peat and Real Madrid wins 3-peat trophyless. MM says, these players are not playing with joy. They all feel tense and nervous. The old problems that Madrid have always had are still there. The problems have not gone away. They are still there. Todd Ferguson says, Noble, I will admit though that a lot of Americans have chosen Premier League teams to follow and they keep up with only the teams that Americans play for overseas. Are you serious? The teams that Americans play for overseas, for example, in the Premier League, there are Americans in or is it an American? There's an American in Fulham. Oh, Chomeni is injured. There's an American in Fulham. That's Robinson. Robinson is American. If you go to AFC Bournemouth, there is Tyler Adams. He's American. Who else? I don't think there's another American at Bournemouth. Which other club do you have Americans? Yeah, I think Crystal Palace. That guy with forgotten the guy's name. There's this guy with afro, like his hair is filled. I think, is it Williams? No, it's not Williams. I think Edwards. It should be Edwards. The guy is also American. Um, I think there are a couple of American. Aronson, yes. Fulham has two Americans. Aronson and Robinson are American players. Ahmed says you should make political channel noble. I'm not the corruption if I'm not involved. Nah, I have a second channel and I'll be doing something different there, but politics I don't really like to talk about politics on my channel. Yeah, there are some. Ooh, that's not a good ball. There are so many crazy stuff in the world, and I just don't want to compound people's problem. Yeah, I don't want to compound people's problem. Lost Mommy says, Noble, please accept my poem for you. What's the poem? MM says, at least Chomeni is cooking a little something in the stands. He's been injured for weeks now. I've not seen him play. Ahmed says, Clint Dempsey is also for Fulham. No, we are talking about players who are still active footballers. Dempsey has already retired a long time ago. Todd Ferguson says Chris Richardson for Crystal Palace. Yeah, the guy with the hair. There are a lot of Americans in the Premier League. Maybe if I relax, I might mention at least 7-8 American players in the Premier League. Look at Madrid. Look at them. These guys might even score them. Oh boy, look at that. Hey, boy, this goal would have been wild. Gosh, I think Thibaut Courtois had a touch. He got a hand on that ball. Damn, nah, that goal would have been possibly goal of the week or the month even. Damn, that goal would have stood out. Sergio Gomez. That was a good ball. Very good ball. MM says, Dumfries is offering me nothing. How is he starting over Trent? I would say defensively, Denzel Dumfries is better. I honestly think there needs to be changes at halftime, not even wait up until 60-70 minutes. At halftime, when the players are coming out, you make the change in the dressing room. At least 2 people need to come out. If you're getting Trent or Kukurea to come in, get them in ASAP. ASAP. Take off Bernardo. I don't see what Bernardo Silva is doing there. He's just running around like a headless chicken. Jude, it's a foul. That's hand. That hand from Jude. Oh boy. Ahmed says, amazing commentary, Mariam. It gave me goosebumps. White Rosie says, Americans are not into soccer, but they are wild about football. I honestly don't know why Americans had to change the name. I don't know if they were just trying to do something different from what others called it, but nah. I honestly still don't understand it up to this very day why they had to call it soccer. Says, bro, what are these fouls? Come on, Noble, he got the ball. Jude, shoot, man. Pass that ball. Nice one, Jude. Mbappé. What? Mbappé, are you passing the ball to the goalkeeper or shooting? If you want to shoot, you shoot, man. Kylian. Now, that ball Jude went on, what's his name? Oyarzabal. Jude brought out his hand like this. If not for that hand, then that wouldn't have been a foul. But that hand he brought out. Look at this boy, Alvaro. What's his name? Dean Huijsen. Look at how he's wasting the ball. Just take a look at Dean Huijsen. What he's doing there. Eh? Yeah, about 5 or 6 players are warming up. Mourinho is not happy. Yan Diomande is on the bench. He's not even warming up. It's crazy, man. Lost Mommy says, read my poem, Noble. Alright, let me read it. Ahmed says, Noble, don't take off your Tofat. It shines like Zidane. What's Tofat? Is it the cap or hat you're calling Tofat? Lost Mommy says, Noble loves football. He screams at the screen. The biggest, loudest fan you have ever seen. But when he plays defense, his tactics are simple. He misses the ball, tackles your pimple. 100%. So, what? So you're describing me now in a poem, isn't it, Mariam? You're funny. Todd Ferguson says there was an American that plays for Lask that had 4 goals the other day in the Champions League, and it was all over the place. Americans are trying to get involved as best as possible. I honestly don't even know the player. I don't know the player. But it's good anyways. Whichever way, Valverde. Come on! Hey, this is what I'm talking about. Kylian Mbappé. Get in. Federico Valverde with that beautiful ball. Damn. Now you're talking, man. How can at the Bernabéu you guys are just playing like secondary school boys? Come on. Kylian Mbappé. Not that nonsense you were playing. Look at with your left foot. Boom. Roof the ball. Nice one, Kylian Mbappé. Federico Machine. That's what I'm talking about, Kylian. This Federico Valverde. Federico Valverde. The machine. That goal was a very good one. With the left foot, Kylian Mbappé. At the Bernabéu, you have registered number 1 for the season. Now we'll start counting. Let the count begin. Kylian Mbappé, nice one. I love that goal. At least one more goal from what's his name? Jude. I also need Vinny to score. Or possibly my boy Adagule. I would love Adagule to open his account for the new season. I would need Adagule to score. Ahmed says, okay, I've read that already. Todd Ferguson says, at Lost Mommy, I want to visit Egypt really bad. I've been to Morocco, but that's the only country in Africa I have been to. Wow. Yeah, you enjoy Africa though. You enjoy Africa if you tend to visit more countries in Africa. Maybe 1 or 2 more countries. Yeah, Konate. Nice one. Ibrahima Konate, nice one. Says Kiki Vamos. Yeah, that goal from Mbappe was that was lovely. With his left foot. He roofed the ball. Top beam. Todd Ferguson says Kylian Dictator. I love that goal from him, honestly. I love that goal. Lost Mommy says Noble will celebrate for a year now. Todd Ferguson says Ballon d'Or for sure. I love Kylian, but that Ballon d'Or, nah. I think Kane will definitely win it this time. Ahmed says Mobotu Ballon d'Or 2026 winner. Is that a song? Madrid need to carve these guys open now. Ooh, that nutmeg. Konate, I love that. Ibrahima Konate, if you can do this for me, then I'm going to fall in love with your game. Yeah, nice one, Konate. Yeah, Mourinho loves this type of tackles and clearance. He loves it. Kylian, shoot. Damn, Kylian, come on. No, nah, hang that boy again. Ha. Todd Ferguson says, Noble, look at my message about why Americans call it soccer. It blew my mind. Alright, let me check it. Konate. This boy no get sense, so. What is this? Hi. What? Konate. What? Hi. Ibrahima Konate. I was about praising you, but you want to spoil this thing. I was about praising you, Konate. Why now? Look at this boy. What's his name? Dean Huijsen, that looks like someone that is sleeping and walking at the same time. Hey, look at Konate. This is why I say I don't rate this boy. Eh? This is why I say I do not rate Ibrahima Konate. Look at him. A bang average player. This Dean Huijsen, this sleepy, would I call him Sleepy Joe or Sleepy Huijsen? What sort of nonsense is this? Imagine the defense. Get me Rudiger in there, please. Get me Rudiger in there. What is all this nonsense? What is all this? What? Yeah. Nah, these boys, I don't even understand what they are doing here. I don't understand it, honestly. What is all this? That is why I do not rate Ibrahima Konate. I keep saying this. This guy and Upamecano are just too overrated. No. Emery says, Dean Huijsen, this is why you didn't get selected for World Cup. Exactly. And Konate, I don't even get it. Julian with shovel says, hey man. Yeah, Julian, nice to have you back. That's Julian from Julian the Viking, right? I hope I'm not wrong. Julian, nice to have you back. Todd Ferguson says, I want to visit more countries in Africa. In Houston, it had the highest population of Nigerians outside of Nigeria, and I love the food. Really? Oh, Nigerian food is amazing. Yeah. Nigerian meals are amazing. You eat the jollof, the white rice and stew, the egusi, the okra soup, the bitter leaf, the oha soup, like it's all. We call it the nkwobi, like the goat meat, well prepared. It's Nigerian meals are amazing. I'm glad you enjoy Nigerian food. It's great. Lost Mommy says, Noble, some Chinese chips. Honestly, I was not happy with that goal. Yeah, I was about praising Konate, and he did a Konate special. Josal says, W fan of Real Madrid. Yeah, Mourinho Mourinho has rushed in. It's halftime already, guys. This is a very, very poor. Look at him. Where is Alvaro Carreras? How can the three of you be in one side of the defense? No balance at all. Where was Dumfries? The high line. Where was he? Konate, you can't even take the ball off that guy. You were just there. Ah. Oh no. What is this, man? Todd Ferguson says, I love the okra soup and egusi. Yeah, they are really nice. You should try oha or nsala. You should try oha soup or nsala soup. You would love it. White Rosie says, Houston is the new Lagos. Yeah, Houston in Texas, that's where you have the highest number of Nigerians. I think outside of in diaspora, that's where you see the highest number of Nigerians in diaspora. And they are mainly Igbos from my tribe. They are mainly Igbos, a lot of them in the US. Houston. says, this team disappoints me every game, man. I don't know, like Mourinho. I at this point I have not seen Mourinho's footprint in this team. I have not. Yeah, the problems that were there is still showing right now. It's still showing. They can't control games, making silly mistakes. Todd Ferguson says, Can you type how to spell the soup in the chat? My other device is faulty. The VPN network is really bad. But the oha is OHA. That's just how to spell the oha. Oha soup. You just tell them oha soup. OHA. Then the second one is nsala. The nsala is NSALA. That's how you spell nsala. Oha is OHA, while the nsala is NSALA. Yeah, if you try those soups, you will enjoy them. If you don't get the spelling, you tell me so I can call it out for you again. Lost Mommy says the channel name is Tarek Family. Todd Ferguson says, I know an Egyptian family lives in Houston and makes funny videos. They are struggling with teaching their kids how to speak Arabic and treat like Egyptian. They are Tarek Family. Okay, I've not come across them before. Todd Ferguson says there are lots of different cultures in Houston. I love it so much. Yeah, that diversity is amazing. I love it. White Rosie says oha soup and nsala soup. Yes. Yeah, that you got it right. White Roses. It seems you have had those soup before. Catherine. Haron says, hello, bro. Long time no see. Yeah, Haron, it's been a long time, man. Nice to have you back, Haron. Todd Ferguson says, at White Roses, thank you so much. says, we needed to buy another defender. Hoyson is never focused in games. We need Militao, but he's always injured half the season. And Silva has no legs to chase anyone. See, imagine 50% of the ball shared by both teams. 2 chances for Madrid, 3 chances for Real Sociedad. That means Sociedad have had more chances than Real Madrid. Hi. This is not nice. I don't even understand what these boys are doing. They can't control games. They can't control games. I really don't understand what these guys are all about, man. Haran says, we lost 4-0 to Brighton and I want to cry like a baby on the floor. I will say this in all honesty, right? I honestly did not expect Brighton to destroy Aston Villa the way they did on Sunday. I sincerely did not expect. I didn't see that coming. And those goals came in very, very early on. I think it was 4-0 at first half. I was not watching the Villa game. I think I was watching the City game. And I just decided to check and see what the result of the Villa game was. And I saw 4-0. I'm like, whoa, how did this happen? Todd Ferguson says, Noble, I'm glad to have come across your channel, brother. Yeah, thank you very much, man. It's that's the power of social media. Yeah, and in all honesty, I have met and I've come across amazing people from different parts of the world. Honestly, and it's nice. And one thing, and that's something I love about what I do on the channel, right? Because you get to meet people. Yes, I know there are some crazy dudes and ladies out there, but you get to meet more amazing people. People you don't know them from anywhere. You might have different cultures, different backgrounds, but yeah, football is one beautiful sport that bring different people together. Yeah, that's why I love football. And I just told myself this. I don't want to bring anything politics into my channel because there are so many crazy things going on in the world, and many people are just looking for a place that they can relax and communicate or have conversations without maybe being judged or being spoken to in a very rude or bad manner. Yeah, so it's really nice. I'm really, really happy, and I'm glad we are building a community where people can just express themselves and feel relaxed. Yeah, so it's really nice to always have you on the channel, Todd Ferguson. This Madrid defense, they give me joy again. This boy's goal would have been sweet. Todd Ferguson says, are you new in the channel? No, he's not new in the channel, Mariam. AM Edit says, my mom said, look at Yamal at 19. Then I say, well, look at Shakira at 49. And she gave me the Messi nod face. That's funny. And I saw a video on Instagram, right? It was a Nigerian comedy guy. He was telling his dad that, where were you when the likes of Bill Gates and Aliko Dangote were building wealth? And his father asked him a question, where are you when Lamine Yamal is doing great things at 17 years? and you are 30 years or 25, you are telling me, what about you? What were you doing when Lamine Yamal was building what he built at 17, 16? Yeah, those moments are really funny. White Rosie says, you're welcome, Todd Ferguson. If you are in Dallas, I'll take you to get some. All right. Marek Kalina says, what is the score? I'm watching UCL. Is it UCL qualifiers you're watching? BG Army. It's 1-1 for Madrid against Real Sociedad. The game is just crazy. Todd Ferguson says, there are more good and friendly people in the world than there are bad. Football and food can bring anyone together. Absolutely correct. Yeah, football and food, good food as well can bring people together that ordinarily they would not come together. That's why I love football. Football is just an amazing sport. Yeah, and sports generally. Yeah, not only football, right, but football is more global. I think it's the sport that is watched the most in the world and has the most supporters in the world. Yeah, so it's really really nice to bring people together. Look at Konate. Dumfries was still taking it, just walking. Look at Konate. Look at Konate. And the high God, the inability of now watching this replay is even making it more annoying. Look at Alvaro Carreras and Dean Huijsen. The defensive problem is still showing. Sometimes I just feel like going inside the pitch and giving these players some knock on their heads. These defensive players, I just feel like going into that field, get Dean Huijsen's head and give him a very strong knock on his head. Same with Konate. How can you be as big as this and you are defending like a puppy? What is all this? Hi. Oh no. Konate and Dean Huijsen combination is not good. It's not good. It's better you pair Konate and Rudiger. This Konate and Dean Huijsen, these two calamities. No. Mourinho, you have to know what to do with that defense. I don't like this defense at all. Lost Mommy says, I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world, live in plastic. It's fantastic. My English is amazing, bro. You're improving, Mariam. You're improving, definitely. Ahmed says, then I guess that the Nigerian father gave his son a sacrificial lamb. Todd Ferguson says, the World Cup in the USA was the best thing could have ever happened for this country. It brought together so many people and people put politics to the side. Yeah, football, that's one of the many reasons why I love football. Football is amazing. Yeah, football is an amazing sport. Josely Decker says, Villa paying 76 million for Jackson is crazy. Now, I think it was 65 million pounds. I don't know how much that will be in euros, but it's 65 million pounds. The 65 million pounds for me is too much. Yeah, 65 million pounds for what's his name? Nicholas Jackson. Nah, that is too much. Yeah, that is too much. I really don't understand how Chelsea are able to do it. I don't understand how they're able to do it, honestly. Chelsea are the best in business when it comes to selling players. Nobody does it better than them. Guys, let's get the likes up. Let's get it up. Ole ku. Tell me something where I know fit to. Mo pop 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 pop. Malo too. Money ni money ni. Modechi. Todd Ferguson says, I think Konate has the potential to be a great defender if he plays with Rudiger. Bro, that guy is not a kid, man. So the talk about potential for me is not even valid. If you're talking about potential, you should be talking about a teenager or a young boy who is about 22, 23. Not an old man like Rudiger. Like, what's his name? Not an old man like Konate. Konate should be around 26, 27. He's in his prime. This type of nonsense I'm watching now is not something I expect from him. He's way past this level, honestly. He's way past it. Lost Mommy says, Ole Mariam, it's Ole Ku. Tell me something where I know fit to. Ice Prince. Josely Decker says, I told you Mbappé gonna score twice, 1 to go. Yeah, I expected Mbappé to score. I said Mbappé, Jude Bellingham, and Vini to score, but I don't mind seeing my boy Ada Goulet. Yeah, I love Goulet so much. I don't mind seeing him getting a goal in this game. Ada Gule. Tell me something where I no fit do. Nonso Okaniro says up Madrid. Yeah, bro. Madrid are not playing any reasonable thing in this game. I'm not gonna lie, man. They are just so bad. AM Edit says Mr. Noble sang my favorite song, Ole Ku. Tell me something I know fit do. Yeah, I love those songs. I love them. Todd Ferguson says I love Afrobeat artists like Burna Boy, Wizkid, and Ashake. Yeah, those are top Nigerian Afrobeat singers. Also Davido, like there are a lot of them, There are a lot of them. Let's see. I think there's something I missed out on earlier. Guys, let's get the likes up. Let's get it up. Let's see. Okay, Todd Ferguson, I think I remember you saying something about why football is called soccer in the US. Yeah. Todd Ferguson says actually it was the English that called it soccer first, and it was introduced to America, and then England changed the name to football, but United States kept it the same. Okay, United States kept it the same. I was shocked. Really? England called it soccer, changed it to football, and now the US kept the old name. I actually felt like the US just wanted to have a different name from what the English called it. I didn't know it was named by the English. Oh, Kukureya is on. That's a good one. I love the substitution to bring in Mark Kukureya in the second half. Yeah, I don't even know why Alvaro Carreras has started these 2 games ahead of Mark Kukureya. I don't understand what Jose Mourinho's plans are. Lost Mommy says Habibi Baba Hadna Gina Esaba Eshna Basata Henglefe Erada. What? You're making me speak Arabic, Mariam. What is it? What are you typing there? Ahmed says Mahazen is Egyptian. The second half just started, guys. Real Madrid 1, Real Sociedad 1. I think Bernardo Silva should still not be in this game. He's making Madrid look weaker in that midfield than strengthening them. Guys, give me a minute. Let me get something. 1 minute, I'm coming back. Bob Champagne. Majid, are you still here, man? I thought you had already left, Majid. Yeah, I made it. I went to get my other device to see if I can connect with something. Yeah, Mbappé missed a big opportunity there, Majid. I thought that was a goal, man. I thought that was a goal. La 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 la. Lost Mommy says, do you know the song of Chic Shack Shock AM Edit? Maybe AM Edit might know it. Majid says, I am at work, I did leave. Thanks, Mariam. Alright, Majid. It's all good, man. Vinicius. Welcome back. Says, Denzel still on the pitch, acting like a footballer. I think Dumfries need to go out. Yeah, he needs to go out for Arnold. Yeah, let's see something more dynamic. Let's see something more dynamic in the game. Vini. Ooh, Adagule. That was close, man. Very, very close. Come on. What is Bernardo Silva doing? What kind of pass is this, Bernardo? Come on, man. Silva. You have turned into a liability. The goalkeeper brought it out. Bernardo has turned into a liability for Real Madrid. I don't understand what he's doing. Goulet. Goulet, that's a cheap bomb. That's a cheap one. Hey. Lost Mommy says, hey, Medit, be careful. Not all Egyptian songs are suitable for you. Don't listen to Chic Shack Shock again. No, that pass didn't go through. Continue your ball. The referee didn't blow the whistle. Goulet. Continue your ball, man. That would have been a beautiful goal. Black shape. Kukuraya, don't allow that guy pass you. Don't allow him. Yeah, this Take boy is good. Yeah, go kick. Is it Take Ubo or what's that boy's name? The boy is good. Look at what he did to Kukuraya there. Yeah, Dean Huijsen defended that very, very well. He defended it very well. Bam 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 bam. Have you read the papers? Do you see what they say? Rising unemployment, cost of living every day. It's getting hard. Ooh, Tottenham just made it 3-0. Wow. Spurs are having a very comfortable game. Mbappé. Okay, yeah, this guy blocked it actually. The defender blocked that ball. Or they gave a goal kick. Nah, this should have been a corner kick. Why did they give a goal kick there? Come on. Come on, referee. That should have been a corner kick, man. Danso. Mateus Fernandez with the assist. Pam 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 panam pam panam pam panam pam panam pam pam paradadam bam bam bam. I come to celebrate, hey, I come to jubilate. I begin to celebrate, I come to jubilate. Now waiting I go give you back, yeah. Now waiting I go give you back, yeah. Organari me aruwe. Abasia ya. Oh. Been good to me. Been good to me. Ooh. Now waiting I gonna give you back, yeah. Waiting I go give you back, yeah. Vinicius, come on, boy. Kukurea. Kukureya, what happened there, boy? What happened there, Kukureya? Did I just hear Kukureya, what happened there, man? Damn. My Kukureya. Oh, boy. Hey. Oh, boy. Man, Madrid, what's going on, boys? You guys should stop these late winners. Win games comfortably. Win your games very, very comfortably, guys. What's going on, Real Madrid? What is going on, man? Have you read the papers? Do you see what they say? Ooh. Rising unemployment, cost of living every day is getting high. Another serious Obama win a box with your team kit. Ooh. I don't know why Mourinho left Bernardo Silva in this game. I really don't understand why Bernardo is still playing this game, honestly. I don't understand. Why is he still playing the game? This is just crazy. Thibaut Courtois. Let's go. Since some people like to party, oh no. Everybody come on and say, Ijikwego, oh no. Why Kukureya? That's why it's good for a player to be good with left foot and right foot. If Kukureya was good with his right foot, he would have scored that goal very, very comfortably. Ma Kukureya. Dandara. Yeah. 59,82. That's 12,000. Mourinho not looking happy. Todd Ferguson says, Noble, have you ever tried Ethiopian food? Yes, I've tried Ethiopian food when I went to Addis Ababa. I think that was last year. I tried an Ethiopian food, but I honestly don't know the name. It was at I think it was at a hotel. Yeah, I really don't remember the name of the meal, but I had Ethiopian meal. It was decent, but not really like the level I usually enjoy. But it was decent, by the way. It was decent. Jude Bellingham. Have you read the papers? Do you see what they say? Who? Rising unemployment, cost of living every day is getting high. Another Suits Obama in a box with your team kids. Ooh. Lost Mommy says, hey Medit, what else do you know? You surprised me, bro. Oh, he knows a lot about Egypt. Majid says Trent Alexander-Arnold and Diomande should sub in. Yeah, I think Arnold needs to come in and Diomande needs to come in as well. I don't want to see Bernardo Silva start game next week. I don't want to see that because I'm not comfortable with what I've seen with Bernardo at Madrid. Bernardo is not the player he used to be 3, 4, 5, 7 years ago. He's no longer that player. He's not the same. I don't know why Mourinho has kept on playing him in all the games so far. I don't know why. Kulu mama. Is it Oyarzabal that just came off? Let me see. Kukureya, nice one. Bernardo always slow. He's always slows down the game. Says Denzel doesn't even look up to look for runs when he has the ball. He just looks back. Nah, that touch, no. Okay, Jude, he actually went on with that ball. Nice one, Jude. Vinny, can you bring... Woof. What was Jude doing on the ground? Oh, no. Goulet. Hey, Goulet didn't get it. RIP Cool Kid says, yo, Real Madrid last season played shit, you know. Look at me. I'm playing with Real Madrid. I'm the dictator. Look at me. I'm cooking. Dictator who? Hey, boy. Vinicius, what type of pass is that? Sometimes you play like an amateur. Eh? Don't understand what Vinny is doing. Mourinho, take Bernardo Silva out of this game. Bring in Diomande. Goulet, go to the midfield. Take off, what's his name? Dumfries. Bring in Arnold. Huh? Nice one. Get in! Kopo! Kylian Mbappé. Chi. Look at that combo. Look at that combo. Look at that combo. Who said Kylian Mbappé to score 2 goals? Who said? There was someone that said it in the chat. Kylian Mbappé to score 2 goals. Come on. Now you're talking, man. Let the count begin. Let the count begin. The highest goal scorer has scored the 2nd goal of the season. Come on. Oh, that combination from Jude Bellingham to Kylian Mbappé. Whoosh! Woski. Nice one. Jude, my boy. Jude. Majid, your boy with another assist. Jude Bellingham. Come on, boy. I love it. Yeah, I love it. Nice one. Marek Kalina says goals are easy to score. Goals are the most difficult things to do in football. That's why you don't have too many goal scorers. Majid says you called it Nobu. Yes, man. Jude is a world-class player, Majid. Absolutely correct. Yeah. Ooh, Vinny. Push. You know, one thing I always say about Jude is the boy's mentality is elite, top level. Adagule. The quality of Jude is amazing, honestly. Marek Kalina says dictator Kylian Mbappé score only tap-ins. Well, if it's easy, you should go and score the tap-in so we can see. Majid says cry, Nedved guy, cry. Bob Dylan says Hala Madrid, I got the green Bellingham jersey. Yeah, I think Bellingham is going to have a fantastic season under Jose Mourinho. He's going to flourish under Jose 100%. Damn, I love what I'm seeing from the boys. I think the second half is better than the first half. There's this hunger and fight I'm seeing with the team. Yeah, I'm seeing a very, very good hunger and fight this second half. That first half, I didn't like what I saw there. Lost Mommy says Nobu will celebrate for another year. Why shouldn't I celebrate, Mariam? Come on. The boys are making me happy, so why would I celebrate, Mariam? Vinny, no, that first touch spoiled it, man. That first touch. That first touch. Bobby Bob Dylan says Bellingham and Gula will be unlocked. Yeah, Ada Gule and Jude Bellingham are going to thrive under Mourinho. Yeah, he loved those guys, those two players. He loved them very much. Bernardo Silva is another person that will have to go to the bench. If Chomeni is fit, I think Chomeni is going to start with Valverde and he will play Jude there. The three of them in that midfield. Let's get more goals, Madrid. Let's get at least 2 more goals. If Mbappé can get a hat-trick, that would be a very good way to start. Then possibly Jude get a goal or Vinny to get a goal. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. La 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 la. Take Ubo. Guys, let's get the likes up. Let's get it up. Real Madrid 2, Real Sociedad 1. Have you read the papers? Do you hear what they say? Rising unemployment, cost of living every day is getting high. Another Sus Obama in a bus with a team kit. Ooh. It kinda makes me wonder what those children ever did. Yet we still go to church and sing shout to the Lord. And we lift up holy hands and we're reading His word. Now I'm sitting by my piano with nothing to play. But that doesn't change the fact that God is God anyways. So I sing bless ye the Lord. Okay. Mr. DJ. Ba-bum-ba-dum. Todd Ferguson says Messi was fined for slapping someone in the MLS a few days ago. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that news. It's just for me. Sometimes I don't really like to talk about this Messi situation anymore because it becomes so boring. Yeah, it's become so boring. And sometimes when I even see some of these news, I just overlook them. Honestly, I just overlook them. La 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 la. Kylian Mbappé. Nala. Kylian Mbappé. Ototomwa. Bob Dylan says you look good in that Madrid gear. Thank you very much, Bob Dylan. Thank you. Ooh la 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 la. Oh boy. Majid says, did Messi really slap a player on the face? Yeah, Messi. I think the MLS, there are so many things that go on there. Thankfully, I don't even watch MLS. Yeah, Tottenham 4-0. Tottenham are cruising. They are trying to get back to their best. Hopefully, it's a warm-up for them in their Premier League game this weekend. La 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 la. Pam pam pam. Whoa. Oh, guys, it's 3-1. Real Madrid 3-1. Nice one, boys. Let's go. Is it Jude or Vinny that scored? Let me check the replay. It's 3-1, guys, for Real Madrid. Okay, Vinny Jr. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, I said Vini to score, Kylian Mbappe to score, and also Bellingham. If Goulet can score, fine, but I'm happy that Vini has scored. At least that is going to boost his confidence going forward. Let me watch the replay. Yeah, this is why Jude always never giving up. Never giving up. He kept on pushing. Yeah, Jude assisted. I think Jude, is it the 3 assists from Jude? Who got the first assist? Was it Jude that got the first assist? Was it Jude? Because I know he already had an assist for the Mbappe one. Is it Ed? Is it a hat trick of assists for him? Okay, yeah, it's 2. The first goal was actually Valverde, yeah. Yeah, you're right, Majid. Valverde got the first assist, yeah, when I remember that. Ooh, Tottenham 5-0. Oh boy. Tottenham, what is going on? They are trying to revenge. Yeah, Valverde got the first assist for Kylian Mbappe's first goal. I remember that. Lost Mommy says, yo, I'm back. Welcome back, Lost Mommy. Football Edit says, who is the best Real Madrid player right now? Of course, the star man is Kylian Mbappe, but I would say Jude in these 2 games have performed really, really well overall. Adagule as well. So, for now, based on the 2 matches that have been played, I'll give it to Bellingham. Yeah, but we all know the star man of the team is Kylian Mbappe. But yeah, Jude for me in terms of performance, Jude and Adagule. I would go with Jude number 1, Goulet as number 2. Do not concede goals again, Madrid. Bob Dylan says, if Madrid sold Vini, who would be his replacement? Ian Diomande will be starting games then. Yeah, Ian Diomande definitely would be starting. Lost Mommy says, up. Let's get the likes up, guys. Yeah, guys, let's get the likes up. Todd Ferguson says Jude is the best for sure. Yeah, so far from the 2 games played, Jude has been flawless. Yeah, he's been flawless. He's been flawless in these first 2 games. And I like the fact that he's doing well under Mourinho. But there are still players I need them to step up. Especially Vinicius. Yeah, Vini needs to step up. He really does need to step up. Lost Mommy says 3-1 for Real Madrid. Yeah. Ooh, Charlton just scored a goal against Tottenham now. 5-1. He even had to put his knee to put him down. This guy. Anthony the GOAT, welcome back, man. Bob Dylan says, I would rather have wine. Is it wine or Vinny than diamonds? Okay, you'd rather have wine than diamonds. What? Valverde with his banger. Todd Ferguson says, to me, during the World Cup, Jude really showed how relentless and how much winning means to him. He will do anything for the badge. You see, one thing I love the most about Jude Bellingham is his mentality. I keep saying this. That boy has elite mentality. It's not even about his doggedness, his never give up, or technicality, or the goals. Nah. It's his mentality. That mentality is going to keep him up when he's not doing well, but you still see him pushing. Yeah, the guy's mentality is top notch. Anthony the Goat says, dang, and I was predicting 1-0 for Real Sociedad. Your prediction was absolutely wrong, man. My prediction was actually a 3-0 victory for Madrid, but I still think Madrid will get one more goal in the game. And I'm happy that Vini scored a goal in this game. I'm really happy. Lost Mommy says, bro, your name Noble or Nobel? It's the first one, Mariam. The first one is my name. Jude to Kylian Mbappé again. Vini, come for the cutback. Ooh, no, Mbappé. Jude Bellingham with another ball that would have been an assist ball. Yeah, Mbappé didn't play that ball well. He didn't play it well. Guedes. This Portuguese guy. The Real Sociedad fans they're no longer happy. They actually thought they had a hope in the game, but everything has just crumbled. Anthony the Goat says his name is David though. Yeah, my name is David Noble, and yeah, everything in between. Lost Mommy says Noble is the prize. Dawood. The Dawood always sounds very weird to my ears whenever I hear that name. I know it's the Muslim version of David. Yeah, I know it's a Muslim version of David. He always sounds somehow to my ears. Madrid should not allow any more goal to go in. Block that shot. I said block that shot. Don't allow it. Block it. What is wrong with these boys? Just imagine. Thibaut Courtois. Nice save there, Thibaut. That was a very good save, Courtois. Newcastle 3-2 against West Brom. Lost Mommy says Dawood Nabil is equal David Noble. Todd Ferguson says, about to start class. See you later, Noble and everyone else. Alright. Todd Ferguson, have a great time in class, bro. Vini, nah, you no longer dribble players easily. You always struggle dribbling people. Always struggle dribbling people. Vinicius. Real Madrid. Madrid should get one more goal, then relax with the 4-1. But this 3-1, I'm still not very comfortable with it, because if one goal goes in, the pressure is going to mount on Madrid. So they need one more goal to seal it off. No need defending. Come out and play your ball, Madrid. Is this a corner kick? Guedes. I don't think that ball hit Konate, but anyways, it's already been given. Madrid need to come out and play what they were playing in the last 20 minutes. They don't need to sit back. It's not good for the game. Camavinga, take off Bernardo Silva. Take him off. Nice on. Brahim Diaz on. Okay, Jude out. What is Bernardo Silva still doing in this game? What is Bernardo still doing in this game? And you're taking Jude out of the game. Edward Camavinga. Adagule out for Brahim. Okay. That means Bernardo is going to finish this game. My pictures, not a dog, says Liverpool greater than what? Liverpool greater than what exactly? Now, taking Jude off this game is not the right decision. Bernardo should have been taken off. I know you might want to hold on to the ball, but Bernardo does not have the legs. He doesn't have the legs. Jude can still run for you for another 50 minutes. Brahim, drop the ball. Don't outrun the ball. Nice one, Kylian. Square play. Nah, you already spoiled it. You already spoiled it, Brahim Diaz. Jude. Always hustling the ball. Always hustling the ball. Lost Mommy says Edward Camavinga. Nah, it's not Edward, it's Edward. It's not Edward, Mariam. Majid says Brahim didn't play last game and now Jose is giving him some minutes. Yes, I understand giving him some minutes, but I think it's what's his name? Goulet is supposed to drop into that midfield. Or you take Goulet out. Ooh! Nice one, 4-1. Kylian Mbappé. I said I wouldn't mind having Kylian Mbappé get a hat-trick today, boys. But he's done it again. Kylian Mbappé. We call him the dictator Mbappé who dictates the game. Come on. Kylian. 3 goals. Nice one, Kylian Mbappé. Yeah, Bernardo Silva honestly should have been taken off. If he wants to play Camavinga, you play Camavinga, Jude Bellingham, and Valverde in that midfield. You now take off Bernardo Silva and Adagule. Then Camavinga with Brahim Diaz comes in. But I don't see any impact Bernardo is having in this game. Yes, I know one of his main strengths is to hold on to the ball, but he's not doing it in the game. He doesn't have the legs. Good chipping from Mbappe. Scoring 2 goals with his left foot, his weaker foot. Nice one. On point. I think it was Vini that gave him that pass. On point. 3 goals with his foot. No headers tonight. Nice one. Jude with 2 assists. And Vinicius with an assist and a goal. Kylian Mbappe with 3 goals, a hat-trick. That's a very, very good way to start the game at the Bernabéu. But that defense, the defense of Madrid is a very, very big concern. You see that defense? I am not comfortable at all. I'm not comfortable with that defense. I'm not comfortable with it. Block that ball. Nice one, Camavinga. Nice one. It looks like Diomande is not going to play today. And maybe next match is going to start or maybe play about 20 minutes. One man you don't want to take out of that Madrid team is Valverde. Valverde should be a constant in that team. Valverde, Jude Bellingham. Valverde and Jude Bellingham in that midfield, these guys are untouchable. You need their energy, you need their mentality, you need their goals or assists. Says, bring in Trent and we finish them completely. I don't think Trent will play this game. It's already been sealed off, so it's better Trent not even come on to play like 8 minutes. It's only maybe the academy boys that you can bring in to play 8-10 minutes and it will be okay. Yeah, he's already won the game, so there's no need to bring in those guys. I think SP might not even come on. No, Brahim. Dumfries. Shoot! Eee! Valverde. Federico Valverde. Nah, you guys will touch the ball with ease. Touch the ball with ease. Lost Mommy says, Nobel Prize is a true story. Vinny, control your ball. Which story is that, Mariam? Majid says, the weird thing is that Trent Alexander-Arnold was with him all preseason. No, there's one thing you have to understand with Trent. Chomeni. Trent's defending is not good enough. That's just the honest truth. It's not good enough. Okay, Yan Diomande coming on for the last 6 minutes. Ooh. Yeah, Vinny coming off for Diomande. Trent's defending is not good. That's just it. And I know Mourinho will be more comfortable. Mourinho will be more comfortable with Denzel Dumfries than Arnold. Yes, there are some points in the game when he will need Trent. But if he wants to start big games, it's Dumfries over Trent. Dennis Beckham says, I'm lucky it's a slow day. Welcome back, Daniel. Nice to have you back, man. All right, Mariam, I'm listening to your story. Majid says, I get the CAA defending situation, but not against mid teams. Yeah, I understand, but I just feel Mourinho in his mind is starting with players he deems fit as being able to give him the wins. For example, someone like Bernardo, I don't really subscribe to Bernardo Silva starting games. But I understand the rationale behind it, right? But I don't really fancy it. That's just the honest truth. Ooh, it's too much. It's too much for Diaz. Too much. Dennis Beckham says, never mind, some customers just came in. All right, Dennis Beckham. Okay, SP coming on. Who is going off? 19. Okay, number 20. Okay. He's now taking off Bernardo Silva to give SP some 5 minutes. Jenny Tong. Jenny Tong, where are you connecting from? Majid says, when are you going to play him then against Barca? Now, the Barca game is still very fast, so there are much games. Diomande has not even started. Trent, yes. I don't know if Trent played the second half in the last game, like maybe the last 30 minutes, but it's been Dumfries. Dumfries started well today, but at some point he looked shaky, especially that goal. Dumfries and Konate with Dean Huijsen, I don't understand what they were doing at the back. Kamavinga, nice one. Drop it immediately. No, it's too short. You are making Diaz to drop back again. Kick the ball where Dumfries. Majid says, I don't care, mid or big team, Trent should be our starter. Bro, there are so many weaknesses to Trent's game. Trent tracking back is a problem. Honestly. Alright, then it's back up. No problems, man. Take your time. Lost Mommy says, when I was little, I had a cat named Tutti. She was a cat, but I felt like she was a person. She had a strong personality and was the leader of the whole area. When all the other cats were there, she would fall silent. All right, Mariam. Ooh, Kamavinga. Ooh, watch your head, man. Watch your head. Diomande, what is this, man? Yan Diomande. Now, quick one with the ball. I love that pace from Diomande. Turn, quick. Ooh, nice dribble there, Diomande. Eee! That's a good ball from Diomande. Nice one, nice one. I saw that skill. Let's go, leg over, step over, get out of the way, man. Nice one from Diomande. Kukureya. Kukureya. Kamavinga turning stick. Majid says, is Mariam a cat or Ahmad El Saka? Lost Mommy says, Totti won every fight and trusted only 2 people. Me and my sister, she would leave her young children in our care. When she was away, we were a gang together. Okay. Keep going. Mbappé, that goal, that cheap, very sweet goal. Mourinho is happy. Edward Camavinga. Yeah, Madrid need to be scoring goals. Majid says, no, stupid translation. Yeah, sometimes the translation can be misleading. Jenny Tong says, Europa League and the Champions League teams have been pulled out for the Carabao Cup third round draw. And they already know who is to clean. Ooh, wow, it's 5-1. Brahim, who is to clean at home and away, and then the main draws tonight at 10:20. You mean the Champions League draw tonight? I thought the Champions League draw is supposed to be on Friday. Are they checking for offside? Let me see. SP. Yeah, it's offside. It's offside. That's offside. Obiora says Mbappé go carry Ballon d'Or. Nah, Mbappé no go carry the Ballon d'Or. I think maybe Mbappé will finish second. Okay, yeah, I know it's offside. It's definitely offside. Yeah, the goal has been cancelled. Offside. Lost Mommy says, one day a cat came to her house thinking there was no one to protect him. Totti went out and taught him a lesson, and he suffered some psychological problems for the rest of his life. What? Mariam, what sort of story is that? Obiora says, if Madrid carry this leg, play Arsenal, them go win. Well, Madrid game never settled really. Like, they've not settled fully. But the players are understanding Jose's system a bit. Nice one, Diomande. Cross the ball. Ooh. But good move, by the way. Good move, Diomande. I saw that. Good move. Yeah, and tracking back also very, very important for Mourinho. You have to be tracking back. That energy to track back. Very important. How many? Okay, 2 more minutes for the game to end. Lost Mommy says, Majid, I swear Totti was the district head. But I'm just adding a few twists to the story, but the cat is real. Yeah, remember you said you had a cat before. Obiora says, how far Real Madrid Madueke don't score? Yeah, okay, is it Diomande? So it's Diomande you are calling Real Madrid Madueke. with his headband. Now, Diomande just came in, I think, at 85 minutes. So he's played about 7-8 minutes now. SP. Carlos SP. Majid says, what a great story, Mary. Obera says, where I'm watching on mine is faster. Yeah, I think for some people who are using their, for example, maybe like in Nigeria or the UK, theirs might be faster than mine because I'm watching mine from, Kamavinga, that's not nice, man. I'm watching mine from a website that shows games here in China. So that's why mine is a few seconds slower. Esbila says, what's the score? It's 4-1 for Real Madrid against Real Sociedad. Yeah, the referee should end the game. Okay, 15 more seconds. Eder Militao. This guy, Madrid needs to sell him. Always injured every single time. Is Hendrick also injured? Whoa. It's game over, guys. Majid says, you are nothing special. We lose every week. Esbila says, dang, I'm in the middle of the walk. All right, man. It's game over for Real Madrid. 4-1 for Madrid against Real Sociedad. A hat-trick for the man, the dictator as they call him, Kylian Mbappé. And also Vinicius scoring his first goal of the season at the Bernabéu as well. So it was a very good game for Madrid, even though the first half wasn't nice. Yeah, the first half was not nice for Madrid, but they came back in the second half and the team played really, really well. As Bila says, finally, Hala getting along. Love to see that. Yeah, Madrid played well in the second half. Yeah, the first half was terrible. Yeah, the first half, Madrid didn't play well, and especially that goal. What's his name? Ibrahima Konate, that boy from Liverpool. I still have a lot of concerns about that boy. I don't like his game. I really don't like his game. MM says, every time I see Bobby, I feel sad. Anthony says, see you tomorrow, maybe peace. All right, Anthony the GOAT. Take care, brother. Lost Mommy says, there was always a fight breaking out between Tuti and Rashad. And my sister and I would intervene to resolve the conflict. Unfortunately, Tuti's golden era ended and Rashad's era began. Obiera says, Mbappe hat-trick, when him come, Arsenal, him go come do bottle trick. Don't worry, bro. Arsenal, well, let's see how far Arsenal can go in the new season. For the Champions League, let's see. Esbila says, next year, I don't know why I have a feeling Mbappe will win Ballon d'Or. Yeah, for this 2026-27 season, if Mbappe maintains his level, I sincerely think he's going to win the Ballon d'Or. Yeah, I think he's going to win it. Majid says, W. Rashad. Obiara says, with this kind of leg, Arsenal go flog Madrid. Nah. You remember that Jose Mourinho, when it comes to a manager that always wins against Arsenal, it's just as easy as it is to do your finger this way for Mourinho. It is very, very easy for Mourinho to beat Arsenal. So that is not a problem, bro. It's not a problem at all. Majid says, well, it's her era, sorry. Look at how beautiful the Bernabéu is. Anyway, guys, the game has ended and we've come to the end of the watch along. I'll be back tomorrow morning as usual, 8 a.m. UK time for our daily morning show. And I hope you guys have an amazing night rest. It's been an amazing time doing the watch along together. Madrid got a well-deserved win, even though the first half wasn't nice, but the second half was pretty much impressive for Real Madrid at the Bernabeu. So it was a good win. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and do enjoy the rest of your evening, afternoon, or night. Take care, guys.